Unwelcome to the podcast.
Unwelcome to the Oddcast. We don't care whether you're here or not. We're going to do this anyway. Yes. So, for those that have been following my little story,
And he's actually talking about his finger, not the chipolata from last week.
not the chipolata from last week. That's been eaten.
And God said, "Let there be light."
I am God.
Small G.
So yes, my little finger story, guys. I dislocated and broke my finger 3 months ago now, and it's still swollen. I haven't done anything with it today. It's still swollen. It's still killing me, and I've got another physio appointment tomorrow, Scott. So,
Yeah, big one.
in a splint, or I don't know. They're just gonna leave it. They may just leave it.
It's going to be interesting to see what they do and whether they do leave it, because it's impacting pretty much everything you're doing. So,
Yeah.
I mean, at the very least, it's impacting my gaming sessions with you, and I'm not having it.
I can see them saying, "Oh, let's leave it another 2 weeks and see what happens." I honestly can.
Sounds like the NHS, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
Not that we're getting political on this program.
We're never political on this program, ever.
Never.
So, I was Googling today at work, Leicester's predicament.
Right.
We find ourselves second bottom only because Sheffield Wednesday have had points deducted. And we've conceded the second most goals in the league. And we've got 8 games left, and 3 of those games are against relegation rivals. So
they're no brainers. You've got to win them.
if we don't win those games, we're done. Even if we do win those games, the 5 other games are against teams that are doing really well. So Millwall, for instance, that would have been an easy win for Leicester at one point, and now I think they're like 3rd or 4th in the league.
Well, the Oxford United one, they were down there, weren't they?
Oxford have won place, yeah, and we lost to them.
You lost to them, was it 3-1 at home?
Yeah, after going ahead.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, pretty much Leicester are getting relegated. How are things at Spurs?
Yeah. So, next subject.
Same.
Look, we got when we recorded this last time, do you remember I said to you, "Oh, we play Atletico Madrid, I'm expecting us to get battered." Well, it was worse than battered.
It was.
It was appalling, and some of the behaviour from the manager, subbing a...
Well, tell us about the keeper, because not everyone will have watched it. Tell us what happened, young lad.
Vicario, our number one keeper, has been awful all season. And fans have been calling when Frank was manager for him to be put in, give him cup games, give him minutes. You play keeper. If you don't play, you lose that match fitness, and it's important for a keeper.
Definitely.
So the manager decides, okay, I'm going to give him a start in the Champions League, last round of 16, away to Atletico Madrid, which is asinine in the first place.
It's crazy, isn't it? Crazy.
It is. I mean, it's a hell of a match to drop him in, especially when, things around the club with the form and that are going, from bad to worse.
Yep.
It puts him in. Nerves clearly got to him. Everyone was slipping all over the place on the pitch, but he slipped and he let one in, and he basically made a couple of mistakes. And then 15 minutes into the game, he gets subbed for Vicario. I don't, and as he walks off, you'd think that the boss would go over and go, "Don't worry, a bit of consoling. Don't worry, we'll put this to the back of us. We'll work on some things, whatever." Nope, absolutely blanked him. Yeah. So that was disgusting behaviour, and I felt bad for Kinsey. Look, he was awful. He did not have a good 15 minutes, but I think he should have had the rest of the match to rectify that. And to be fair, Vicario has made so many mistakes and never been subbed as well. What's the difference?
Yeah. Listen, the very, very least you do is leave him on till half time, and then Vicario comes out in for the second half, and you say he's pulled his calf, or he's got a tweak in his neck, or he hurt his finger.
Little finger. I've heard that takes keepers out for months.
Yeah. You stand behind him, you make something up, and you support your player. But Scott, what was awesome this week was the Formula One.
Hmm.
Well, it was awesome, not so much for others. Depends on which team you support, I suppose.
I think it. Well, I think it depends on what part you're talking about. Full stop. If you're a Mercedes fan, you are grinning from ear to ear, and rightly so. To be fair,
Yeah, Mercedes have got a hell of a car on them, haven't they?
they certainly have.
It's just that, I mean, I don't know what it is. I can't put my finger on it, but George and Kimi, yeah, they're good drivers, but that Mercedes is flying. And
Yeah,
Ferrari are only able to stay near them because their starts are so impressive. So
yeah,
Mercedes and Ferrari take off, and everybody else just kind of follows along behind.
yeah. And then eventually, even the Mercedes gets too quick on the long stints for Ferrari to keep going. Lewis said it to me. He said you were just too fast.
Yeah.
So, and he come third, which, let's be honest, we both enjoyed that as well. Lewis Hamilton back on the podium.
Yep, 100% enjoyed.
Um, what I didn't like as a McLaren fan is that both my drivers didn't even start. That's Piastri not driven in both GPs now. He's not got any points at all.
Yeah, McLaren need to sort themselves out and very, very quickly, or they're going to be out of this constructors race before the season's even halfway through.
Yeah.
So
One thing I think would be worth noting is that, and I think this is a bit that maybe annoys me more than the fact that Mercedes are up so far ahead. Because I'm only annoyed by that because let me just clarify, because I don't want people going, "Oh, I didn't like Mercedes." It's not that I don't like them. I do like them. George is my second favourite driver on the grid. What I want to watch, though, is good racing from everyone. I don't want to have turn up and be a guaranteed winner all the time. Now, McLaren had the best car last year for the majority of it, but they were always being raced against. They weren't, so it wasn't a foregone conclusion. So that's that. That aside, though, we had 7 cars not finish the race. They either not started or didn't finish. And in that 7, 3 were world champs. Max, Alonso, and obviously the current world champion, Lando Norris. That's shocking.
yeah, it really is. That's not a good advert, is it?
No.
You still got a lot of drivers complaining as well. Max being the front runner of that, saying that this just isn't.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you said to me the other day, didn't you? You could see him walking away.
Yeah, absolutely, and he said it on more than one occasion. I saw a video earlier this week of Alonso driving around the track.
Right.
It's you as well, didn't I? Um, he kept
Oh, yeah.
he had to keep taking his hands off the wheel, so he's doing 200 miles an hour, and he's taking his hands off the wheel because it's hurting too much and the vibrations are getting.
It's ridiculous. I thought that there was some sort of rule or something that they had to keep their hands on
Well, there will
the
be, and I'm
wheel.
not surprised at all if Aston get in trouble for that.
Yeah. But then, at the same time, they need to deal with the car. I don't understand why it's so bad.
I mean, that might be him making a real point. He knows he's not allowed to do it, so he's doing it live on camera.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, that could be a point he's making.
That's possible. It is possible.
So football is struggling, Formula One's struggling. Uh,
Not for me, not for him.
yeah, let's move on, guys. Let's move on. Enough sports talk, Scott. Enough
Well, look,
sport.
just before we get into the main part of the video, I just want to pay homage, so to speak, to our Irish viewers. I don't
Who's
know if we
paying
have
what?
any Irish viewers, but it's potentially a happy St. Patrick's Day, guys. I've got a nice little Guinness, which I do drink more than one day of the year, and cheers.
Yeah, I would join you there, but can't stand it.
So, mate, I have got a couple of bits of news that I thought was interesting. Do you want to hear it?
Yeah, absolutely. Hit me.
Okay, so the first one, I just can't believe that this is this. I've got a lot of time on my hands, but clearly what I'm about to tell you is worse. There's a man from a town called Devizes. I'm sorry or Devises. If I messed it up, I apologise. But it's just north of Stonehenge in England. And he's spent the last 2 years making sure that he's parked in every single spot in his local supermarket at his weekly shop.
That's fantastic.
I think it's one, it's funny that he did it, but two, that the news picked it up.
So he's documented this.
Yeah. Yeah, it showed spreadsheets and everything. He like to the point where he's like, I parked in this spot and I spent this much, and I'm like, oh boy,
He's kept like receipts for each spot. I wonder if
it's
parking in
mental.
spots makes him spend more or less money.
Thankfully, they didn't go down that route of investigation. But yeah, can you imagine? He has a favourite spot as well.
Okay. Is it
He,
right outside so he doesn't have to
yeah,
walk? Or
the journalist went, and he's even got his favourite spot, and I'm like, oh, there's going to be a real reason for this. No, it's just because it's close to the shop. So yeah,
can you imagine being the journalist that was asked to cover that?
I know.
You've spent years training, you've got a degree in media or whatever, and your first job is to cover the guy who's covered every spot in his local Tesco.
I feel for them.
That's well, they're putting that to good use. Good for them.
Yeah. The last bit, I just it's so stupid. So you know who Tom Holland and Zendaya are, yeah?
I certainly do.
Okay, so just for our viewers as well, they are Spider-Man and MJ. She's been in a lot of different things as well. So I mean, they're both good young actors. So apparently they got married,
Yeah, they did, and it was all a big secret.
except it's not true.
Oh,
So Zendaya went on a talk show in America, and those pictures are AI.
no. This
But
is
they
what's wrong with Facebook.
Well, hang on a minute. It gets even better because she said that there were people in their own circle, so I'm assuming friends, who turned around and said, "Oh, you look beautiful in your wedding photos," and even had some people apparently say they got mad because they didn't get an invitation.
Well, that's what I was about to say to you next. They're like, hold
Yeah,
on. Why wasn't I invited to your wedding?
and I've had a word with Tom, but when he was in Glasgow,
Okay, so Ashley, Tom Holland is still available.
he is still available. Yes, I mean you might have to fight Zendaya, but I think you can take her.
Yeah, I think you can take her as well, AJ. No. Another thing on Facebook, Scott, I sent you today actually that we were talking about. So I text Scott today and said, Scott, Doc's dead. And he's like, oh, who are you talking about? I was like, Doc from the future. Doc's dead. And he was like,
He gave
oh,
me a heart attack, folks.
Christopher Lloyd. I was like, no, his name's Matt Clark. He's like, no, his name's Christopher Lloyd. Uh, So
Yeah, I was lying in bed and Lisa's going, "What is the matter with you?" I'm like, I can't. I just can't at the moment. Whilst I was trying to work out what was going on. And then I went, Jippo is a dick.
hey, not my fault. It's Facebook's fault, okay?
Well, you did send me the picture and I had used two pictures right enough. But really, you should know who Christopher Lloyd is.
No, I couldn't care less. If I see it on Facebook and it says Doc's dead, and I'm like, what?
Facebook's like your Wikipedia, isn't it?
Well, no, everything on Facebook's true. Everything.
Oh, great Scott.
Yeah. Well, I was gutted. I'll be honest. As soon as I heard that, I was gutted. I thought it was true.
Yeah, so you're not gutted now, though, are you? Not that Matt. We shouldn't be upset that Matt has gone, but it's
Yeah.
not Christopher Lloyd.
I'm so happy Christopher Lloyd's still alive. Makes
Good.
me so glad. So, Scott, I've got an Am I an Asshole for us today. And
Nice.
I was talking to my colleague at work today, and we had quite an interesting conversation about it. So I think it might spark a little bit of controversy. Um, someone who shall remain unnamed, live on air, recently told me that they had this issue and they solved it in a very different way. I'll,
Okay.
I'll explain afterwards. Okay, so I'm just going to read it out for you. I'm 26-year-old female, boyfriend 25-year-old male. We got stuck in an insane traffic jam. Boyfriend was driving. We were at a standstill. Found out later on they'd closed the highway. I had to pee really bad, like bad, bad, bad. I saw a couple of guys had run to the side of the road to pee, and I decided to do the same. It was super open with a few bushes by the side of the road, not much cover at all. I have a stand pee device in my car. When I grabbed it, my boyfriend got all weird. He said people had seen me pee standing up and think I was trans. I said, no one's going to think I'm trans. Plenty of women have pee funnels.
This is not where I thought it was going to go.
And that also, I didn't care. So I have no beef with trans people. He said I should just squat. Just to put his mind at ease, I said, I don't want to get my butt and my clutch out on the highway in front of everyone or get pee on my shoes. I just want it to be quick and clean. He said he didn't want people to look at the girl he was dating and think she was trans and that I should squat like girls do. I am absolutely dying by this point. This is so bad, okay? I finally couldn't hold it anymore, and I really didn't want to show the world my butt. So I ran to the side of the road, slipped the device into my jeans, peed standing up with my back to the traffic. No one could see anything. It just slides through the slipper, and it looks like you just.
Yep.
When I got back to the car, my boyfriend wouldn't talk to me. He says I disrespected his feelings, but it was 100% an emergency. Am I the asshole?
No. I mean, I can't believe this is even a thing.
If you want to choose a funnel, he said don't, because people will think you're trans and then you're going to get back in my car.
Clearly, he's not comfortable with his own sexuality.
To take it that direction is awful, isn't it?
Yeah, I wouldn't have thought about that at all. But then, you know what? It's her body. If that's the way she wants to pee and she feels comfortable, that's down to her. He's got no say in it at all.
If my bird says to me in the car, I've really got to go, and I've got this funnel, I'd be like, that's awesome. Use it. You don't have to squat at the side of the road and get
Prepared.
pee everywhere.
Yeah.
So, yeah, the first, she's updated her comment. Okay,
Okay.
she said to all the commenters asking, yes, he's my ex-boyfriend, and there were other red flags. Ditched the man, kept the pee funnel. Gotta laugh every time I pee standing up now.
Yeah. He asked for it. I mean, it's not even a question, really, is it? Of am I the arsehole? It's what was the guy thinking?
What was the guy thinking? Unbelievable. If she's got to go, she's got to go. A guy can do it. Why can't she do it?
Yeah, maybe chop his off and see if he can squat.
Now, this person that I will remain unnamed, I'm not outing them on live on air.
After.
They didn't. They didn't have a pee funnel.
Okay.
It didn't have a bottle.
No.
They had an empty crisp packet.
Okay.
Can you imagine?
I have been in this situation with another person that will remain nameless. And they just did it, and I held a coat up for them. So,
I thought you were about to say, and I held it.
there's nothing to hold, is there?
Well, I didn't know if you were talking about a guy or not. So
No,
you coat up. Okay.
I held a coat up so that they had a little bit of modesty whilst they, dropped trow and released.
I can't imagine going in a crisp packet. Even as a man, this was a woman in a crisp packet.
I hope it was like a family size. I mean, I'd fill up a massive packet.
Wow.
Little mini cheddar bag.
Little mini bag, yeah.
That's a new segment for this show. What is the best size of crisp bag to pee in?
Yep. And if you had to go, what would your limit be? Like, how long would you hold it for?
Mate, some people would say that we're taking the piss. I'm so sorry. It's too early for a dad joke, isn't it?
No, it's never too early for a dad joke.
No, so I agree with what she did there. He was the arsehole, not her.
100%. He was definitely the arsehole, and if anybody disagrees, then Scott's way
Screw
in
you.
for yeah. Good. Well, why don't we move on to the main segment of this show?
Let's do it. So we are. I had problems, man. I had problems because
And
so
that's
the
got nothing to
definition.
do with the podcast.
No, nothing to do with this. Just general. The definition of a guilty pleasure, which is what we're going to talk about, guys and girls, and in between, um, is something that you like, and then you don't really want to tell other people. And to be honest, I really don't give a shit. I like what I like, and that's it. So I struggled, man,
Okay.
but I've come
So
up with.
I've got one that absolutely is a guilty pleasure, and I've got one that is a pleasure that everybody knows about.
Okay, I'm interested. I've gone with two strange things, shall we say?
Okay. Do you want me to start?
Yes.
Okay. So, guys, my first guilty pleasure, and obviously outing myself right now. So, Spotify has a function that I like and dislike. So it has a your DJ function, right? So it takes music that you've listened to before and it gives you similar stuff. And I like it for that reason because it gives you similar music to what you listen to. The reason I dislike it is because it plays the same song every day. It will play the same music every day.
Okay.
It gets very frustrating. Now, that's not my guilty pleasure. So, as you will all know, at the Oscars recently, K-pop Demon Hunters won a couple of Oscars.
Still not
Now,
seen it.
yeah, well, when that film first came out, Ben loved it. All the kids his age loved it, and obviously, so that means obviously I've watched it a fair few times, and it's not bad. As far as you know me, Scott, animated films aren't really my thing,
You don't do well with them.
but this, really not bad. So I didn't mind watching it at all. But that meant that all the music that was in K-pop Demon Hunters, a Korean show, came onto my phone because of my and so they may have been weird at first, but my first guilty pleasure is Korean pop. And there are 2 bands that I love, and I'm sharing a picture with you right now, Blackpink and Baby Monster. And, um, they're both I think the reason I like them is they both do a mix of English and Korean. And all in the same song. But Korean pop, K-pop, as it's become known, isn't just Korean music. It's influenced by like dance music, dance
Mm.
or hip hop, and I really like that kind of music. So the fact that there's this upbeat Korean dance music, and I'm really enjoying it at the moment. And I'm sorry, yes, I love it, and there's nothing you can do to change that.
You own it, my friend. I went to college with a girl, Emma, and she was like hardcore into everything about Korea, but the K-pop scene as well. And um yeah, it's not really my thing. But there is one particular group and in particular song that I do like. It's by the Korean pop group FX, and
Mhm.
it's called Electric Shock. I quite like that, but it's not my sort of music in general, I don't think, because I don't listen to that sort of music in English or American,
No, you
whatever.
don't. No, you don't. That's right. Your music
Um,
is the
Old.
yeah. No, that's not the word I was looking for.
You're gonna go shit.
That's what I was going to say.
Yeah, I likes what I like. But there's nothing wrong with K-pop. It just makes you, down and hip the kids.
No, well, it's all right. I just turn it down whenever I come to a stop, or have the window down, or see anyone that I know.
I love that. That's great. Mate, that's a cool one. My one's music. My first one's about music. So should we go back and forth?
Yeah.
Okay. So my first guilty pleasure is I absolutely love Girls Aloud.
Oh, wow, okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I like for there's different reasons. I love their music first and foremost. It goes across
Yeah, right.
quite a few genres. There's ballads and there's a bit of rock and a bit of pop, and yeah, they all can sing. They're all extremely good looking as well. So that I've liked them for a very long time. Lisa will tell you I even had posters up in our bedroom of uh of them as it was. Yeah, our wedding song, we went with a Girls Aloud song as well.
Yeah, what song was that?
They when they covered "I'll Stand by You," which is a lovely song, but I should have just done the original.
Do
Instead, I wanted Girls Aloud.
so do you know all the words and stuff from, like, did you have, like, albums and
I probably still got a few of the albums on disc. I've definitely got a couple of live DVDs. I had their book at one point as well, and I've kept kind of in touch with a few of them, because they're not really doing much. Obviously, rest in peace, Sarah Harding, who died, the blonde.
yeah.
Um, but like Nicola Roberts has just had a baby. Yes, he is sad, isn't it?
Mate, this is definitely a guilty pleasure. I did not know this about you. I
But see, I don't. I'm not
We
ashamed
know
of it.
everything about each other, and I did not know that you had a thing for Girls Aloud.
Yeah. And my favourite one, I get torn to pieces from other gentlemen in the years that have gone past, because I think the best looking one is not Cheryl Cole, is Nicola Roberts, which is the ginger one.
No, no, I'd have to agree with that. Yeah.
Yeah, I think she's gorgeous, and Lisa does not mind me saying that, so it's all good.
Is she on your list?
She's like almost at the top.
Oh, okay. We'll do
Maybe
this
maybe
another
at the top. Yeah, she's fighting. There's a fight at the top.
time. Okay. Good. We'll discuss that another time. Fights at
Yes,
the top of the list, the bus pass list, whatever it's called.
yes, I know exactly what list you're talking about, and we have done it, me and Lisa. So yeah, um, it's always a laugh to talk about. Maybe we do that on another episode.
Good. Well, I'm gonna have to get Girls Aloud on my Spotify then, aren't I?
Yeah, hell yeah, mate.
Yeah.
Their songs are absolute bangers. I
Okay.
have a playlist, my own Girls Aloud best of. But did you know they covered a version of? Do you remember "Teenage Dirtbag" by Wheatus?
I do.
Right, mate. They did a very, very good version of that, and then I caught it live on TV. I think it was on one of their specials, and they were all in frigging school uniforms.
No comment.
You're going to go and look it up after, aren't you? Your head says no, but your eyes betray you.
So my next thing that we're gonna move swiftly on to. Anybody that knows anything about me knows that I love to spend money that I don't have.
Yeah.
The best way to do that is when a company tells you that are saving a lot of money by buying their products from them. So if you go onto a website and it says this is supposed to cost £5,800 and we'll sell it to you for £2.73, that website would be called Temu.
You
Now,
are a Timu fiend.
I am an absolute Temu beast, and it wasn't that way always. It was I would buy things from Temu as like an experiment because I knew they were going to be crap, and I knew it didn't matter if I was going to get what I paid for. And £5 is £5, and who cares? It might be good.
Yep.
So it'd go from things uh, like a gaming headset. It didn't matter was any good or not. Mirrors for the house. I once saw a picture on Temu of hexagonal mirrors that you put near each other, and they like fill the wall, and you
Right.
got this cool looking mirror. And so I ordered a pack of them, and they turned up, and they were each mirror was this big. And so they were like all together, they were like this big. And I'm like, so that's a Temu issue. My other Temu issue is clothing. That doesn't work.
Oh, see, now I have done all right off of Temu with clothing.
Have you?
I have.
Okay. They usually when I order stuff from Temu, it turns up and it's because it's made of polyester because it's cheaper. It
It is.
it's kind of well, it's not as nice in my opinion. It's not like a t-shirt. It's not cotton, is it? So
There is a different feel to it, yes.
yeah, absolutely. So as I've gone through the years, my my Temu purchases start here, and they've slowly ended up
I
here.
mean, you're got to be one of your biggest purchases.
Is my racing rig. Yeah, I saw it on Temu. Racing rigs online were hundreds and hundreds of pounds. You know, 5, 6. Uh, I found one on Temu. Uh, I won't say how much it was because my parents are watching. So you know, I mean, I've got a game.
£700. I can't believe it.
It was £5 from Temu.
For packaging, yeah.
Yes. So I've got a gaming chair for Ben. I've got my rig. I've got, in fact, the camera that we're recording on right now. Temu. My microphone. Temu. You know,
Yep.
absolutely love it. Frequently, I text you, Scott, and say, "Yeah, my Temu basket might have a couple hundred quid in it."
Yeah. And I'm like, on what?
Yeah, I don't know. So I'm a massive, massive Temu fan.
Okay, I like that one. But I think you should own that one as well because you have got some good stuff off of Temu.
Got some great stuff off Temu. I love it. I'm not gonna, not for a second, going to say that it's no good.
No, I agree with you. I've started buying, maybe influenced by your shopping habits. So we brought the boys single beds off of
Okay.
Temu, and they come. That was last month. They come and they're brilliant. They're all metal, so no wooden slats or anything like that. And my lads are they're big lads, you know. They're not light, and they're fine. They said they're really really comfortable. So we brought a king size one for us,
Oh, good.
and it's brilliant. Got a king size bed for 30 quid, and I'm like, this is mad.
I
But
love
yeah,
that. I love it. You can't complain. Can't
no,
complain. So that sign above me, the Oddcast sign, that's Temu.
there you go. There you go. Yeah, there's some good stuff on there.
Get on it, guys. Get on it. Let's give Oddcast and Temu official partner. We're not official partners, by the way. Let's just point that out.
But we are open, Temu.
We're open to ideas, Temu, for those watching. You
Give us
can
a code. We can tell people.
you can buy
10%
in
off.
1% of the company.
I'll take 0.5.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. No, that's a good one. I like it. My second one, and this is my final one. I don't know if you've got more, but this is my final one. So last week we discussed films, and I said about the Marvel Endgame and how I like the whole universe. Well, there's one person in particular that I absolutely love, and that is Captain America,
Hmm.
my favourite Avenger. And in particular, there's a particular scene in the Winter Soldier film where he is looking rather good, and this is going to make me sound very gay. However, there's one particular part of him that I would love. I want his arms.
You want Captain America's arms.
I want his arms. Now, watch this clip. Look at those arms, and he's holding a helicopter, and his biceps bulging, and I just want to go, oh, what?
I know, yeah, yeah.
So
God's
yeah,
got a serious man crush.
yeah, but not on Chris Evans in general. Just when he's Captain America, because I mean, come on, look at the guy. He's freaking built.
Have you seen him in, Deadpool and Wolverine?
Yes, and he was a bit skinny, weren't he?
Not the same. Yeah.
No, it wasn't. But here's a funny sort of coincidence, I guess. When I was younger, I used to get taken down to the outdoor market in Stevenage, and I don't even know if markets exist anymore, but this one doesn't anymore. But used to be a guy, and you could buy comics from, and my mum and dad would buy me Fantastic Four comics,
Okay.
and I loved the Human Torch.
Yep, good.
Chris Evans plays the Human Torch. Isn't
Mhm.
it weird how I like both Chris Evans' characters?
I mean, you've got a type.
Apparently so.
I mean, okay. So I didn't have a number 3, but I also have a type, a man,
Okay.
if you like, um, and I'm pretty sure my sister could guess it immediately. Fran, who do I have a man crush on? Hugh Jackman.
Oh, I do know this actually. Yeah, I mean, again, look at the guy. He is built.
And you know what? It isn't for his looks, 'cause I don't fancy him.
Yes,
It's
you
for his look.
do.
It's this might be worse than fancying him for his looks. It's his voice.
Oh, okay. Oh, you like an Aussie voice, do you?
No, singer.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Anything that he's been in that is slightly musical, which is quite a lot,
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
I can't get enough of.
Oh, dude, you need to go and watch Song Sung Blue.
What?
I went, look, it's the only film I've seen in the cinema this year, and it's awesome. It's him and Kate Hudson, and they're singing like Neil Diamond stuff. It's a true story, but he plays like a Neil Diamond impersonator, kind of. There's more to it than that, but it's fantastic, and he kills it. She kills it. She got nominated for an Academy Award for it.
Song Sung Blue.
Yes,
Okay. Yeah, good. Well, yeah, sound advice. I'll definitely watch that, mate.
it's
So
good.
we both have man crushes, we both have Temu issues, and we both like weird music.
I mean, sounds pretty accurate to me.
What that how to sum it up or what?
And yet, that's probably the most normal music I listen to.
Yeah, absolutely. I've
I mean,
heard
I
some.
could go weird.
No, you don't need to. I know you're weird. We'll
That's
do
my
that.
dad's
We'll do that in a
intro.
minute. Yeah.
Okay, so shall we bring this episode sadly to an end? We know how much you guys would just listen to us 24/7.
Yeah, absolutely. You could just let us go all day, couldn't you? But we know that this is the part you love.
This is the dad joke of the day, and it's on me this time. Yeah, I think this is maybe my worst one, but I laughed when I heard it. Maybe a little too hard. What is a Karate Kid's favourite drink?
I don't know. What is a Karate Kid's favorite drink?
Water!
Quarter.
It's so bad.
Oh, no, it's good. I love it. I love it. Very good stuff. I like that one.
Thank you, sir. I
That's
got good feedback about your one last week.
yeah,
My
I had
mum
a
said that she really liked it, and my dad went, it was so bad, but it was good.
good. These dad jokes always bring a little tear to my eye, so
Yeah, it's just our stupid sense of humour, isn't it?
yeah, absolutely. Well, it's been a pleasure once again. We've gone on too long.
Have we, or have we not? As always, from your favourite two idiots, goodbye.